Hey, what's up everybody? ESAM here bringing you another video. This one going to be my tournament wrap-up for Combo Breaker 2018, which was held in St. Charles, Illinois a couple weeks back. That tournament was amazing. It had pretty much every single fighting game you could ever ask for. I think there were like 20 official events or something ridiculous like that. I entered Smash 4 singles and doubles and melee doubles, Smash 4 doubles with MVD, melee doubles with my boy Joey Hogan. So as always, or as recently I guess because I always forget, I'm going to be putting the timestamps and stuff here because there's less stuff on this side, so it'll be on your right side, I guess. And yeah, I'm just gonna get into melee doubles, so let's go. So with Joey, round one we had to play against Lone Wolf, 614, and Aspen, which I believe was a Puff Chic team, which was really funny because before we had played, I was like, man, the only two characters I'm really scared of with the Samus Ganon team is like Puff and Chic, because everything else I feel like we're doing fine, and then we literally got a team comprised of them, but we 2-0'd them, so that was okay. Up next we had to play against Legend and Raging Cherry, the guy who runs Smash the Record, but the funny thing is that Raging Cherry, or rather Legend, didn't show up for whatever reason. I think he was sick, and so Raging Cherry actually won his first round with a level 9 Ganon, and so we had to play Raging Cherry and a level 9 Ganon. We almost lost game 1, but then game 2 we were like, okay, let's just kill the computer, and we were able to do that, and so we did that to advance into winners semifinals, where we had to play against Absent Page and S2J, a Fox Falcon team. They ultimately ended up winning the tournament, so it's no surprise that we lost to them 3-0 pretty handily. I think one of the games was close, but either way, I feel like we played pretty well versus them. It was just we got outclassed in like every facet of the game. So like the Absent Page played amazing, S2J obviously amazing, so we lost that 3-0 to drop into the loser side, where we had to play against Roadok and Egg, which I believe was a Fox Marth team. I could be wrong. This was on stream, so I'm probably going to be putting footage of it right now, so I'll just say I'm dumb if I'm wrong with that. But we beat them 3-1 to advance into the top 4, which we were really happy about, because that means top 4 got medals, so it was like, yes, let's go. So Joey got his first medal, so I'm happy that I was able to assist him with that. And then in loser semis, we ended up losing 3-0 to Scythe and Sago. This was a Marth Falcon team, Marth Fox, I don't remember. Yeah, definitely Marth Fox. So we ended up losing that 3-0. Joey almost had a really sick comeback game 1, I think, on Yoshi's. Actually ridiculous, but just a little short. He almost did a 3-stock comeback, which would have been nasty. But then after that didn't work. It was kind of just like downhill from there. So we did lose 3-0 to end up getting 4th in melee doubles. But again, that was really fun. Again, I've teamed with Joey a few times. It's just really fun to team with him because we have like no expectations, so it's just fun and we get to like goof around, you know. It's just entertaining. Neither doubles bracket really had too many entrants. I think melee had like 17 entrants, where Smash 4 had like 20, something like that. So next, you know, now I'm going to go into Wii U doubles with MVD. So round 1 we played against Victor, E, and Reapers, and we 2-0'd them, and I don't remember who they played because I'm the worst. And then after that we played against Kartikis and Zakil, and we 2-0'd them, and again, I don't remember who they played because I'm the worst. There's too many characters to remember, man. I'm gonna start writing it down like whatever tournament I go to next, which is going to be CEO, I guess. Then in winter semis, me and MVD beat Pussy King and Black Dino Right, which was a double Little Mac team 3-0. Game 1 was actually incredibly close, but then game 2 and 3 we won kind of solid. We were just able to, like, you know, game 1 it was like, okay, what are we doing? And we had like a super long delay because the stream went down and things like that, so we were kind of iced. So then we ended up, so game 1 was really close, then we kind of got back into the swing of things, and then beat them pretty handily games 2 and 3. So we were able to advance into winners finals, where we had to play Ned and Tyroy, where we ended up 3-2ing them. I remember all the games were pretty much really close, because a very important thing was that Cloud was not banned here, but me and MVD were practicing no Cloud because of CEO and the Dream Hacks, and you know, a lot of other events that are going to be banning Cloud for the remainder of Smash 4's lifespan. So we were going Pikachu Bayo the whole time. I think we even went Pika Bayo, you know, even when it was game 5 in winners finals. So we were able to win that 3-2, and then that put us into grand finals, where Ned and Tyroy ended up getting back to us, and it was 3-2 again, but we won in set 1. I had that like really nice end of edgeguard string, or like the end string was really nice of that set, so I was pretty happy with that. So me and MVD were the Combo Breaker 2018 Wii U doubles champions, and let's see if I can repeat that in Smash 4 singles. And so round 1 of my singles pools, I played against Locke, and I was able to advance 2-0. I didn't drop a game in my entire pool. Round 2 I played against Span, who I think Span was a Corrin main. I think one of the first two was a Corrin main. I don't remember the other character. Oh no, one of them was a Cloud. I remember one of my bracket matches was a Cloud because I JV3'd him game 2 of my set. Yes, so I remember that. I don't remember the other character. I think it was a Corrin, but either way. And then in Winners Finals of the pool, I played against Devin 3000, the Kirby main from House of 3000. So, you know, I was able to win that. That matchup kind of bad. I edgeguarded him really easily and like kept him out. Not like him because like he sucks, but just like Kirby in general. So that was unfortunate. So that advances me into the top 24 winner side, where I had to play against Meister, and I lost that 3-2. Game 1, he wins really close. Game 2, I win incredibly close. Game 3, I kind of give him the hands. I think it was like 2 stock, like 50%, like something really not close. And so then game 4 was last hit, and I'm like, oh well, I know I bodied him game 3, so I can just do this. And then game 5, I think he ended up winning 1 stock, like 40 or 50%. So he was able to beat me, drop me into the round before top 8. He was advancing into winner semis. So in losers, I had to play against Black Twins, and I've played him a few times in tournament now. You know, most of the time I just win Samus versus Cloud 2 games because that's what's happened before. But then because I don't want to play Pika, so I just go Samus, and I'm comfortable enough in Samus Cloud that it's fine. But you know, he went Cloud game 1, I went Samus game 1, and he kind of destroyed my face. Like, it wasn't really that close. It was actually really bad. So he was able to take game 1, then game 2 I go Pika, he stays Cloud, then I go Pika, and that was again a very, very close match. Like super incredibly close. I think that was on Lilat. I think he was winning at the beginning. Then, you know, I slowly started to get my momentum. Game 3 I won a little bit more, and then game 4, you know, I won, I think I was at like 1 stock 50 or 60%, which still, that's not a huge lead versus Cloud because it's like 1 hit, charge limit, get cross slash kill you. So it wasn't like too not close, but either way I was able to win that 3-1 to advance into top 8, which was the next day, but it's just the same bracket, so I'm just going to immediately go to it. So in losers round 1 in top 8 losers I had to play against Ned. You know, he actually won the first 2 games. He was playing incredibly well. I couldn't really hit him, and I was just committing into the wrong spots, and I kind of realized that at the end of game 2. And so game 3 I barely win. Like, I think I barely win. And I'm like, okay, well now I have momentum. And so game 4, you know, I beat him a little harder, and then game 5 I was actually winning by a lot. But he should have won because he got an up air footstool, and so if he got the landing up air, it would have led into finishing touch, and I would have died because he was at like 120 and I was at like 30 when he hit me, but he just barely missed it because Pikachu was really small when I hit the ground with a no-tech, so he missed the up air and I was able to win that, so I got really lucky there. You know, Ned almost, I think one of the only people that does footstool combos with Cloud except for Salt One, but Ned, I think the higher level Cloud, so like the first like good Cloud, like the nationally recognized Clouds to do that, so that's really scary. But I did win 3-2 to advance. Then I had to play against 8-Bit Man because 8-Bit Man actually upset MVD in winners, and so he was in winner semifinals, and I won that 3-1. I think I beat Rob, or no, I lost to Rob game 1, beat Diddy game 2, beat Rob game 3, beat Diddy game 4, something like that. I think he won. I think he ended up winning game 1 off of like, I just messed up like an edge guard or something, and he won because of it. So I advanced that into loser semifinals where I had to play against MVD, and I won that 3-1. I think most of the games were fine in terms of like, because me and MVD have this thing where like one of us will randomly get really lucky and one of us will randomly get really unlucky. So I think one of the games, a forward smash sent me like the wrong way, and so I lived when I should have died. Then a different game, I think it was game 3, I grab released him, and then like I just like ran off and nared, and it untechable him, like it hit his jump air dodge and it like untechable him on battlefield, and that was the stock at like 50. I mean, but the other 2 games I think were okay, but one of them was like, oh, I'm frustrated because, you know, I didn't kill you, and the other one was like, oh, I'm frustrated because something stupid happened. So, you know, I ended up winning that 3-1, where I go into losers finals where I had to play against Tyroy, and again, I am the Bayonetta Slayer, but today was the day the Bayonetta had slayed me. I was up 2-1, I was up a lot of percent game 4, and I got hit by like a down tilt or an up tilt, and then it was like full hop up air, landing up air on the side plat of battlefield, and like full hop up air, land on the battlefield platform, and then I got like jump witch twist, side B, single hit up B, up air, and I was like, oh, okay, I died at like 20. And then game 5, again, similar thing, I was up by a lot of percent, and then suddenly I got hit by like up throw. I thought I DI'd it correctly, but I didn't. I actually DI'd, like I didn't DI at all, but I didn't DI in, but I just wasn't fast enough, or I didn't get full DI out because I was like moving the stick there. And so we got like up throw, up air, single hit, side B, single hit, up air, or single hit and then another side B, and the side B killed me, and I was like, oh, okay, well, can't do much about that. So, you know, Tyroy, finally, I feel like he should have beat me by now, because he's always really, really close to beating me, but he can just never really clutch it out versus me. Normally, I'm the one to clutch, but finally, he did it, so I'm really proud of him. You know, I'm really happy that he beat me, because I love Tyroy. He's super good, super underrated in my opinion. You know, the next week he almost got top 8 at Smash and Splash, only lost to Salem because he did get like really, like he got rage comboed as well. So like, you know, you take some, you give some when you're Bayonetta with that type of thing. So I did get 3rd in singles, which is unfortunate because I really wanted a 3-peat, because I did win Combo Breaker the last 2 years. Meister ended up winning the tournament. That was like a kind of big thing. We're like, oh my god, a Game & Watch won. So, you know, congrats to him. I really wanted the 1st place because one, I mean, I was the best player there by like a decent amount. Like me and MVD should have got 1st and 2nd. Then we both lost for different reasons. He was too confident going into his 8-bit man set, and so he lost that 3-1, and I was too scared of Meister. So I was like doubting myself when things were going bad, and so he was able to win that 3-2. So, I mean, we learned some lessons, which is pretty important. And I mean, yeah, I mean, Combo Breaker overall, obviously a fantastic event. You know, I always enjoy going to it. There are so many pandas that were there. I think there were like 12 or 13 of the players there. So I was really happy to just hang out with everyone. We, you know, we had a team dinner at Lou Malnati's, the deep dish pizza place, and it was just fun to bond with our guys. You know, and that's going to be something that I mention in my next wrap up in DreamHack Austin, because it's so much fun to hang out with our team, because Panda does such a good job at scouting people and personalities that really mesh with us super well. So, you know, I saw them at DreamHack. I'm going to see them at E3, which is, you know, I'm recording this before that, so it'll probably be going up next week though, so it'll probably be like around E3 time. But I mean, yeah, the tournament overall was just, it was expertly ran. There were some hiccups here and there with like DBZ and like the internet going out, but Rick overall runs a hell of a tournament. It was really fun. The matches were crazy. I definitely got drunk during top 8 of Street Fighter, and I was just really loud and obnoxious, and my voice did not exist the next day, but that's what it's all about. Do you know what I'm saying? Because I know what I'm saying. And yeah, that is going to be about it for this one. I hope you all enjoy. As always, social media, Panda, and partner stuff is down below, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.